No! No, I can't escape! No! I thought, just for a while, I could escape Danganronpa. I could move on to other things. Don't get me wrong, I still love Danganronpa. I just wanted the past content to be no more, because I was enjoying new stuff. As soon as that new trailer dropped, most of you now know my reaction. I'm excited. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited, and especially having a new scenario. It's like quickly going over, it says on the Steam page, with a whole new scenario based on Danganronpa 2. This entry offers a fresh new story with entirely new victims, culprits and tricks, while maintaining the original gameplay. The original scenario has been enhanced with updated visuals and direction, optimised for modern platforms for a more beautiful and comfortable experience. Through the signature class trials, you'll enjoy a thrilling blend of deduction and action. The reason I'm more excited about this more than anything else, and like ignoring all the past and how I don't like Danganronpa V3, and again, that was a whole other issue. The different scenarios allows this to feel more fresh. It's going to have to have a fresh new motive for each one, which is going to be fun, but it does make it hard to predict. Yeah, for example, the first death could be swapped around. The second death is aimed towards Mihiro, Peko and Fukihiko. The third death is just whoever just gets the remembering disease this time. Number 4 could be swapped to Gundam losing. And the fifth one happens because of that panic room, and because of Nagito's luck, it was always going to be Chiaki was going to die. Honestly, in my opinion, there is a few characters that could be given a boost thanks to this alternate scenario. We could have Akane get like more story, Hiyuko, who's kind of just tacked on to the third trial's death. Hiro, she only had that connection to the second trial because of Seto, which has Sonya would be an interesting person to get her memories back, because she was part of something called the Council of Global Controllers, which connects to Byakuya. So if the Ultimate Poster's still alive, you could have Sonya take their life again out of pure malicious rage, because both of them do have a Another one, Gundam. People love Gundam because if you look at the story of like how he's alone, I would love Gundam to survive, to see a bit more of Gundam's part, like how much kindness and Vasoli is, because people was like, oh yeah, he's just a weird character and like he acts like a villain, but he's one of the kindest folks. And honestly, if I had to pick one person to survive at the end, is Gundam. And speaking of the Byakuya Togami thing, the Ultimate Imposter's choice of Dagami doesn't really get explored. It's just like, oh yeah, he was the imposter. But it'd be interesting to see maybe the imposter get memory back and disguises other people. But again, we've just had the V3, like, oh yeah, false hair used. You know, I don't want to predict who's going to die just yet, because it's too early. And again, we're unlikely to see the same deaths as this. They keep emphasising a brand new scenario, so it means brand new motivations. Different killers, different victims, different motivations are needed. So here is the theories I have so far. First one being the two people that only have to die for this whole new scenario to have an impact is Chiaki and Hajime. Both are the only two people that aren't forced into the Neo World program, and both aren't ultimate despairs. Chiaki is an AI and Hajime is the ultimate. He put himself in there for himself, to put himself through this. And let's just go over that new boat scene with Nagito and Hajime looking over. The boathouse is a new detail. I've seen a lot of people mention this could be the old abandoned building, but I don't think it is. It feels a little different. Like, could Hajime be like using this boat to escape the scenario? After all, there's no rules really, anything to escape the island, because they couldn't find anything nearby. But so maybe when they're going to use the boat to escape, they're killed. Maybe the boat is the alternate way out. Who takes over? I believe out of anyone it would be to take over, as much as I would love to play as the ultimate photographer, it's going to be Nikio. We played as them before, we know inside their mind, and it's all going to be depending on the final choice with the new Neo World program graduation, because if they choose graduate and the observer determines that the session's objectives were met, they will complete the Hope Restoration program. This could be like a 1.9, like how in Kingdom Hearts 3 you have the Kingdom Hearts 2.9, but this is just before. You could even have a 1 victor scenario. The last 3 games had victors in diminishing numbers. Trigger Happy Havoc had 6 survivors. Goodbye Despair's original had 5, and technically Killing Harmony had 4, and then Kibo. It's strange, and the thing is, it continues with Izuku could be the one controlling it over Junko. For example, Hajime could die early, meaning Izuku wakes up and there's the observer watching everything going round, so it's not Junko controlling the game. The third one I've seen, what if this is a 4th game? What if I actually have to acknowledge V3 and this scenario is going to be interrupted by the survivors of V3, and it can't be just, I don't want to be the same logo twist again. I enjoyed the logo twist, but it's just, I'm going towards the more fact of this is alternate universe. This is a 2 and 2, and this is going to be like the original game is Danganronpa 2, and this new content is also Danganronpa 2. This video is almost over, but I wanted to have something a bit more concrete, and that is why I waited till interviews dropped. Interviews are usually like the interview producers, and Famitsu came down from the heavens with this one, with the producer Sakiabra revealed quite a lot. Like the Monokuma and Monami actors will be having new voice actors after the original actors passed away, but there will be audio recorded, brand new, fresh from the original actors in the series. And I was right writing this before. I'm not technically correct. The series is not, it's not 2x2, it's not 2 and 2, it's 2 by 2, which does follow the theory of 2 separate stories. Right, so I'm still going for the fact that this new world is a 1.9, so we're going for a world where we're going to Danganronpa 2 by the route of Danganronpa 2. So the good part about this, people that do like the original will still have it, and this one is just going to be a branching path. It's not Danganronpa 4, and it's kind of explained why Danganronpa 1 hasn't changed. They said this: at first, we considered a remake / reboot of 1. We began planning on a premise of changing the story without changing the worldview or characters, but we realised the story of 1 forms the foundation of Danganronpa, and changing it would have too great of impact. After much consideration, we decided that 2 would be a way to provide users of a new Danganronpa without destroying the worldview of Danganronpa, and so we decided on this project. So there's a lot we got from this, including it confirms the new story branches happens very early and clarifies these are independent stories. It is also stated that anything that comes before Danganronpa 2 will still have an impact. So like Danganronpa 1, Danganronpa 0, Ultra Despair Girls. But the only thing that came into question was Future Arc. Danganronpa 3 Future Arc is up in the air. Sakiabra said this: regarding this, I would like to ask everyone to look forward to the outcome of 2x2. And that's amazing. So it's going to be changing what we know Future Arc, and it could even change V3 for all we know. Hopefully it does. That's everything we know so far until we get a demo, which is likely to release in November, as it's the 15th anniversary of the series. And I may seem ungrateful, I may seem a bit sceptical about Danganronpa and a bit jaded, but this channel started with Danganronpa, and I do want to move on, and I hope you guys will move on with me. Anyway, I have no idea how to wrap it up. I'm cursed to never skip this franchise. Also, do you think the decision that changes this whole scenario is these 2 kissing?